Stories with Corey. Let's see how messy this one gets. And I'm going to preface with, if you're seeing this video and after by the end of it you're like, oh, I want to speak up now with my chest, you're gonna get no response. Because it's been months. You don't like it now that its actions are displayed. Don't justify now. You made a choice. Now we're both gonna deal with it. And furthermore, after this story, you already didn't like me beforehand. So hence why you still have me on social media or you follow me. It's weird. Block me. We're gonna get into it. My mother passed away this summer. I'm not gonna say unexpected because even though she wouldn't talk about it, I did know the prognosis of the cancer spreading to her brain. Probably in a future Stories with Corey, we'll talk about the last 2 years and the trauma enwrapped in that. But this one specifically is going to be about my mom's funeral. I find it weird AF that my mother's best friends did not acknowledge me at her service. And we'd be like, oh, why didn't you acknowledge them at my mother's funeral? Just gonna put that out there. Literally nothing at all. No interaction. I say, hi, I'm sorry. Right there, 3 words, a hug. All that took less than 1 second. Weird ass energy. Furthermore, decided to go against what our family asked to wear. Even weirder. Giving, make it about me. It's giving, I think I can do better. It's giving, you act like you know my mother better than our family does. That's weird. Typically, those shirts, I just washed mine because I was wearing it the other day. Those shirts, my mother wanted so badly, wanted them purchased. She wanted way more purchases of them. Like, my mother adored those t-shirts. And she even helped design them. So it's giving hella weird. For example, what I wore to my mother's funeral was the shirt that she had created. I wore pearls and a black silk skirt with black heels. Still looked very much funeral attire. To not respect what we asked to wear to her funeral and then to not acknowledge her daughter. Let me throw out who was acknowledged. I have a half sister that nobody in my personal life knows about because of her life choices with shrugs and manipulation, lying, jail time, robbing, just the bare minimum. So my mental health definitely impacted the last 2 years before my mom died, which I made very clear with my mom, which again, that'll be a different story with Corey. This one, that was made very clear. We all made a point to acknowledge her. It's giving weird as fuck. I don't know if my step siblings were acknowledged by them. I wasn't taking attendance at the room to be like, who says hi to me? Definitely was realized, like, after it all slowed down, who didn't even acknowledge at my mom's funeral. And then seeing my sister, who literally is never around in life, that she did get acknowledged by people. It's simply just weird as fuck. There is no justification that I can understand those actions. Where I'll try to be like, oh, that's where you're coming from? I'm gonna say it, and I'll say it with my whole chest. My mother's phone, I had access to it. So I have seen over 13 people with names. I have screenshots, the shitty things that were said about me by people. I can't even give to all 3 they said shitty things. Y'all obviously talk. So shitty things said about me from their response, shitty things said from my mom about me in those text messages. Again, I still felt love and respect for my mom and still showed up at that funeral, regardless of any feelings that were had or emotions not processed in the 2 years. I guess justification